You know what's missing in the vintage story content space? Some cozy, cottagecore, girly pops. I'm Ursa, and I'm here to show you my top 5 little cottagecore mods for vintage story. Most of the mods on my list don't like completely change the game, they just add a little touch of magic, a little sprinkle of whimsy. I'm gonna start off with a mechanic that nobody ever talks about, and that's literally just catching butterflies. You need this little bug net here, and you can like literally go around and just catch butterflies. Look at this. Come here. Where'd you go? Hello? Let me find another one. There's lots around here. Look, I got another one. Look, there's one right here. Now I got it. So this is a straight up vanilla feature, and it does take a little bit of iron and a little bit of flax to make the bug net, but honestly I think it's so worth it. And that takes me to my first mod that I wanted to talk about. Great transition. So my first mod is kind of like a 2-for-1 deal. I have 2 different mods that are very similar. One of them is called Butterfly Plaques and one of them is Butterfly Cases. And pretty much they just have recipes for these cases and plaques that you can put your butterflies in that you just caught with your little bug nets. So there are these wonderful little domes, and you can make them in every wood color, and then there's also a black one that you can have like a little 3D display of your butterflies. Here's another one. I really like how there's also an option to have either a 4-in-1 wall display, or if you just have a single little butterfly, you can just put up one. And I think my favorite ones are these little glassy ones with the 4 butterflies. I love the little corner details. Super cute. I honestly don't remember which items come from which mod, but you can go check them out and figure out if you want one or the other or both of them. Whoopsies. Sad. It's a sad day. Okay, let me get out of here now. My second mod on the list is called a Culinary Artillery, and if you love trinkets, this one's for you. So Culinary Artillery kind of works hand in hand with this other mod called Expanded Foods, but honestly, I don't really care about like making sushi in Vintage Story. All I really wanted were these glass bottles. I'm a big fan of trinkets, I told you. So this mod adds extra little tidbits for the kitchen space, and if you do have the expanded food mod, these items actually do work to make food, but I just like myself little decorational bits. So there's these little cauldrons, there's this jumbo one, and I really like the sound that it makes when you place it down. That's really nice. You can get a little rolling pin and a little mixing bowl for your little kitchen setup, and I got my little pie there, so cute. A majority of the items on a Culinary Artillery are a bunch of different color variants of these bottle racks, and then we have the corner bottle racks, my personal favorite. We have little meat racks, little bowls, those cauldrons, the glass bottles, and best of all, you heard that right, a little chef hat. Look at my little chef hat. Look at her. Isn't she so cute? Look at that little chef hat. Oh. And this mod does actually also have a trader that has some special exclusive culinary goodies for you. The third mod is called Buzzy Bees, and it's really quite simple. It literally turns the little bees, instead of just being one little pixel, into an actual little bee. Let's see if I can see one. Look at this little cutie. Look at him go, getting those flowers, getting that pollen. So cute. Anyways, excuse me. I have yet to actually use this mod out in a real survival world, but I can only assume that it does help you track down the bees to get your own bee farm up and running. Somebody can definitely report back on that one. I'm honestly just here for the vibes, and the Buzzy Bees are just so cute. Not only are they cute, but they're deadly. Look at these guys. Are they gonna get them? I'm sorry, man. I had to do it. I had to do it. That's what you're here for. I'm sorry. I was gonna say it won't happen again, but I can't make any promises. You applied for this job. The fourth mod is wind chimes, and it just adds a few different variety of wind chimes. We got green bamboo, golden bamboo, some wooden ones, brass, and then some different crystal varieties. So I have my little one here. Honestly, the animation is a little bit funky, but I do like the sound. And here's a little sample of the bamboo ones. Can you even hear them? We got storm level winds happening and I can't hear it. Yeah, when the wind is super high, it goes a little bit too crazy for my liking, a little too jittery. But I think it's pretty cute, a nice little sound when there's a light breeze happening. Finally, I have saved the best mod for last, custom flower pots. Don't mind what's going on over here. That's okay, just ignore that, don't mind. It's okay. Like the name suggests, they have a large variety of flower pots and planters and things like that. They even let you turn old boots into flower pots. Let's grab this little guy right here. Well, maybe that's not a good one. Let's grab this one right here. Put her down. Look at this. Look at that little boot. So cute. This mod also lets you turn old things you got hanging around into flower pots. Like I have a little trough here, or if you have like those old reed chests hanging around, you can turn those into flower pots. But my personal favorite is the sod roof that becomes a planter. Absolutely crazy. Look at my little collection of flowers and mushrooms I got going on my roof. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. I mean, hello. What cottagecore girly or person wouldn't want that? I'm finally living out my best cottagecore life. If you have any other recommendations of different like cottagecore-esque mods for Vintage Story, please feel free to share in the comments. I've personally been on the lookout for one that alters the path texture, because let's be honest, that path texture is hideous. Anyways, if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye!